Hey everybody, hi. Sorry about that. My buddy John called me to make sure I was doing okay. He and I are both doing okay. We're hanging in there. We're trying to figure out what to do with our lives, and we're just being patient with each other and then some. So, as I was mentioning, besides watching the next episode of season 6 of Slasher entitled Hell Motel on Shudder, which I watch only like an episode a week of, I am also still watching an episode a week of season 3 of the Ray Bradbury Theater from 1989, and it's a pretty good show also, and yeah. So, in other Peter developments, today, my dad Charles and I, we also we cleared off some brush, which we used for a windbreak on one of the fields, and yeah, I helped him with that, clean up that mess in the field out by the house, and moved to the other field, and we did that, and that's pretty good. Also, when Eric and I were in New Orleans, we made a few connections with people, and we are very glad to have met our new friends who are also fellow Army officers or, people we helped out in need. I am very grateful to have friends like Eric and John and other people. I'm not going to mention any other names out of respect, but I think you might know, or I don't know, but it doesn't matter. So, I'm just glad that I am still hanging in there, working hard at my job, being grateful for the work that I get, and doing my part to be Peter the good son and Peter the good friend. That's all I can be, you know. So, to end this short segment of the video Peter report, I want to say that the trip to New Orleans was a very good trip, and walking around the city of New Orleans, of the French Quarter with Eric, made me think of being in Savannah, Georgia with him back in 2022, and also making me think of the city of Yamoussoukro in the Ivory Coast, which is very similar but doesn't have the same style of buildings as the French Quarter in New Orleans. It's got a lot of 1980s to 90s era structures that were built when Felix Houphouët-Boigny was still the dictator of the Ivory Coast, such as the Our Lady of Peace Catholic Basilica, which looks like it was built during medieval French colonial era times in the Ivory Coast, but it was actually built in 1985 and was completed in John's birth year of 1990. And yeah, I kind of like Yamoussoukro because it's got that 70s, 80s, and 90s era aesthetic. And I even told my Special Olympics guy, Adam, who's from the UK, about I had this interest in wanting to do some driving around downtown Yamoussoukro in a vintage Citroen ZX that was built between 1984 and 87 while playing the Eartha Kitt's 1984 album, I Love Men, and which kind of has some vibes to Yamoussoukro. But that's all. But again, I digress on that. So as I end this video, Peter Report, part 2 of it, I would like to say, for all of those out there, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will hope to see you again on the road to total infinity. Thank you very much, and have a nice night.